And so forth, the Secret Wars was over, with only a tentative sense of closure. However, Miguel was given a punishment with Adam's sacrifice and Shaquille's sacrifice. However, it didn't, let alone, affect us in the easiest way. We tried recovering from our secret war, but it was not easy. All I know is that Adam's sacrifice was definitely not in vain. But knowing that Adam was real this whole time, and I didn't know that Miguel was dead through the events of seasons 1 through 4 of my digital escape, it was definitely an unexpected turn of events. However, there was something that I didn't know until now. So, iPod, apparently the newspaper said that I saved the world again, but also showed who was the culprit between the cameras being destroyed. It turns out it was Miguel that was the one destroying those cameras. However, you don't have to worry about Miguel anymore because he is dead. You know, 2 of our allies, Adam and Shaquille, are dead as well.
Well, Geoffrey, here's a shocker. I'm your twin sister, and Rainbow Dash is too. But here's the twist. I've got a secret horn hiding under my mane. Turns out I'm an alicorn. Bet you weren't expecting that, huh?
What? You're my twin sister? But how come me and Rainbow Dash never knew that? I guess some things are just left unsolved for now. But anyways, have you heard that Princess Celestia is looking for some new members for the Royal Knight? Perhaps maybe you could join in as one of the knights. She's looking for 3 of them. So I thought 3 good candidates for 3 good knights for Princess Celestia's, Royal Knight. Which I chose 3 candidates for these 3 knights, which are you, JD, and Moonstone. Surely you 3 will have some good potential to help Princess Celestia, when it comes to guarding her castle. Come to think of it, I wonder when Princess Celestia is gonna send me a message. Oh wait, there we go. That's the message I was looking for. Okay, Your Majesty. I have brought the 3 friends of mine here for their new, royal dubbing. These 3 friends of mine, iPod, Moonstone, and JD, have all done very well and deserve to become members of the Royal Guard.
Well, it seems congratulations are in order. I hereby knight you, iPod, Jeff Daza, and Moonstone as the new Royal Guards of Canterlot. You 3 have proven yourselves worthy and suitable replacements now that Miguel is gone for good. As for you, Geoffrey, the Chosen One, I am immensely proud of you for your victory against Miguel. I will definitely consider a fitting reward for your heroic deeds. For now, let us ponder what shall be done next.
You're right. What should we do next, that is? I know. Perhaps maybe a party. That could work. But if we're gonna host a party, we gotta figure out what we're going to do. Because I feel like that would be the best case scenario. Who would host the party, and as well as who's gonna be at the party. Because we gotta make sure everyone, or most, can be invited to this party. Because what are we going to do without party goers and things like balloons, cake, and everything else? But for now, I say we just take it easy for a while, as things are, taking time so that, they can be prepared. Because I know, I've learned a lot from the hardships of struggles to everything else. I've learned you can only be you, because there's no place like home.
It sure is a nice night out, isn't it, Geoffrey?
Why, yes. Yes, it is, Moonstone, it is. Everything here at this park looks pretty much the same. Well, except for the new statue of me that's been put here as well. So I guess that means there's 2 statues of, me. One here at this park and one in the Ponytown's middle of the middle town square of Ponytown itself. Like, what did I do to deserve a second statue?
Well, Geoffrey, you've saved us all from certain doom multiple times and proved your heroism by defeating foes and protecting your friends.
That is true, but I just feel like there's just something missing. Something that just cannot be told yet. But I feel like that could wait for a future event. But then again, it's a nice night out. I mean, look at all the stars out. Oh, look, a shooting star. I better make a wish. There we go. Of course, I'm not telling what the wish is, otherwise it won't be granted. But do you want to know what there's one thing that we can do at these kinds of times and moments? We can always remember, throughout the adventures, our very own shining time.
Have a great time.
Feels great being in the mansion again. It's been a while, to be honest. Oh, hey, Delaney, what's going on? Did you bring some information that is regarding to these new diplomacies that are going on around here?
You're right. After the recent events and the defeat of Miguel, there have been significant changes and new diplomatic initiatives put in place to prevent any similar incidents from happening again. It's reassuring to see that people are working together to find solutions and create a more secure future.
Yeah. Sure, some people have had trouble trying to fix the past, like I did, as well as trying to secure the past, as well as securing the present day. But what matters most is securing the future like I did. So thankfully my timeline is all controlled and neutralized, and everything is all back to normal, as what they say. So, but the question remains is what happens next, knowing that I've gone this far into the story, So there are many more things out there that we could do. But the question is, what should we do is the thing. Because I need an idea of what we could do, Delaney, to find out, what could be, some form of fun, since we had the party, of course. Oh, hey, Dad, what's going on?
Hey, it's great to see that you're still enjoying your mansion. I've got a bit of news for you. Someone is stairs in the living room, and they're eager to talk to you before we make our way to the party. They seem pretty insistent, so you might want to go check things out, son.
I sure will, Dad. I sure will. I might as well check it out while I head downstairs. I'll meet you down there. So it seems like we got ourselves a visitor, I assume. Well, that does make me curious on who it could be. Do you have an idea who it could be? Because I have no idea on who it could be. Who do you think it could be, Donnie?
Who knows who's at the door waiting downstairs? Could be a friend, a fan, or maybe even someone with another clue. Should we go see?
Sure, we should go and take a look at who it is. Perhaps they might have a clue on to what's going on. But the question is, where's this party at? Because I really want to know what my dad meant by before we go to the party. But I do agree with you. We should go and investigate on who wants to see me at the door. Perhaps it could be a friend or a person that really likes me, or even more, possibly a biggest fan. Who knows? Oh, hey there, Felicia. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you again, Geoffrey. I heard that you saved the world 7 times and recently did it for an 8th time. How do you manage to think so smart like that?
Well, All I could just say is I have a good soul of determination. Hence, my element is determination in the MLP headcanon, of course. Because I am the seventh element of harmony, known as determination. Now, I know it sounds a little bit, goofy, if you will. Hence, it's a reference to Undertale as well, with the seventh soul being, well, you guessed it, determination. I just have a feeling that's why my mane was red, as well as my tail being red as well, to represent my determination and my soul. But then again, those are stories and things to tell for another day. But the question is, what's going on? What is it that you need to tell me?
I've been wanting to tell you this, Geoffrey. Thank you for keeping our promise when you fought Hayes to the end. It takes real courage and strength to take down a formidable foe like him, especially after all the damage he caused.
It's no problem. Then aside, I am one of the most greatest players of the game, to which I completed the game, hence why I wished you to talk to me, to make sure that he was somehow still alive in real life so that I could take him out in real life. So that way, he would no longer be a threat. But now that's all taken care of, as well as all the other villains being defeated. The question is, what's going to happen now with these new diplomacies being put in and set in place? I've heard they're good diplomacies too. Heard they support me really well. I heard they're lowering certain sales taxes and everything else. But with all that aside, knowing that this whole world is back to normal, I just have one question, and that is, what happens next? Well, there is the answer that I do know on what happens next. We're all going to go to this party and celebrate for my heroic actions. Because I do know this important phrase. There's no place like home.